But it's like, oh, it's pretty, but is it worthwhile?
Oh.
Is more the thing.
Yeah. And then
But
part of life.
but learning art programs like that was always fun. I'd always like to show off all the stuff I did after I started figuring out how to do like digital stuff.
Aw.
And then everyone was like, "Well, when are you gonna draw me something?" And then that happened. Yeah, then that happens.
Yeah, especially I feel like in real life, because like you'll draw, like, and people who don't know how to draw or much about drawing will say, "Okay, can you draw me something?" And I'm like,
I did a watercolor painting one year for
ooh,
someone.
I hate
pretty.
to interrupt, but do want to just say real quick, my entirety of my internet just gave out, so I completely disconnected both stream and Discord. So it is it appears to be reconnected now. I don't know. Do I have what?
Do you have disconnection? Do you have disconnection protection on Twitch?
I don't know what that is.
Challenger Girl 9399 just cheered 1 bits.
Oh, what?
Unless you want me to show it to you now.
Oh, not right now. I've just got like 1,000 things to juggle. Hello, Charlie! Thank you for the bit! You've added a cupcake, I think, to Popple's head? And I'm so sorry, we're about to have another ad break. My entirety of OBS just shut down and restarted the stream, so it is going to bombard us with another 3-minute ad. I sure hope that these sellers are getting all their ads in for the Christmas season, because they're getting like a triple whammy from me today.
Also, it was okay. You were almost 5 hours in, but like an hour and 20 minutes, I think, until 6. Or no, wait.
The problem is I already had to disconnect once this morning because my OBS was imploding on itself.
Oh, now okay, that was 25. Okay, so it's more like 1 hour, I think. Oh, dang.
That's all right. I'll just run a little later than usual. Although I am going to take a quick deafening break for myself and go inhale a granola bar because I am starving.
Okay.
So while these ads run, I apologize. We're going to dip to the away screen. You guys keep chit-chatting.
I'm glad the bird is eating something at least. I don't have to yell at the bird today.
I want a granola bar. It's like sometimes I wish I could see how other people see me, and they're like, I wish I could be somebody else's point of view, so I could just see how what the crap I do, you know.
Mew,
One of my favorite
Mew,
things
one
that I've
time I
caught
drew
you
a shit
doing.
post for how I couldn't spell,
Oh,
and look at this. I drew a shit post one time for me not being able to, like, my English is so bad, my grammar, my punctuation, my run-on sentences, my reading, my writing, it's all bad. But yet I was an honor student. So
I
I'm
see.
sharing yeah, this is a shit post that I did a few years ago.
Oh my goodness, that's so silly.
I can't read for shit.
It is funny that you guys mentioned that because there has
I'm just making
been
little silly shit posts.
It doesn't apply to you, Mew.
I mean,
but
I remember like one of the last ones I did was like when I was listening to Chris's music tastes, and I drew myself like listen to heavy metal. It was wild.
I'm so dumb. I unmuted everything on OBS, but not my Discord. So I've been trying to talk to you guys, and then like you haven't reacted to a word I've said.
Okay, just ignore frag time. No, frag.
But no, shit. Now I don't even remember what I was saying.
I just want to say, you know something scarier than warrior cats?
Uh-oh. What?
My grammar back when those days. Yeah, we started talking about grammar, and I've been talking about how like I've kind of realized how like how broken my sentence making is over time.
Your brain
like,
goes so much faster than your mouth does, though.
Yeah.
Like that's not like, I don't say that as like an insult or a flaw or anything. That is just truly how how it works for you. Like your brain is one of the most fast-paced operating brains I have ever encountered in my life, and I envy that because my brain is like a snail over here, and yours is over here fucking running at Mach 5, and before I've even completed a thought, you've already had 10 more. I want to be able to keep up that pace.
I literally just said that to them, and I was like, with all due respect, mute. Because I didn't want to upset them when I said it. I'm glad someone else understands what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, and I didn't see what you said there, Charlie. I see the mints and snowman and Bobble. Bobble! Yeah, he's got some of his winter attire on. Oh, Tot has joined in on us, talking about scatterbrainness.
Yeah, sorry, I just I'm trying that little like see how fast you can type test, because I know I can type pretty well, and I saw quite the awful sentence in it. What's Otto saying? I can't see it right now because I'm typing.
Oh, my mind is an enigma. Which I believe was supposed to be read in the SpongeBob Patrick voice.
My mind is an enigma. Oh, I'm an octopus. Neat. You type with the speed of 58 words per minute, 279 CPM. Your accuracy was 100%. Good job.
Shit. I haven't done mine in a long time.
Mistakes, though. You don't have to look at this right now, but I'm just gonna send y'all in DMs what it said. Oh shoot, timer? Why did I set a timer?
Oh shit.
Animated _ Satan just subscribed
Hello,
for
Satan.
5 months.
Thank you for subscribing. 5 months, holy crap. I think that's how long I've been streaming.
Oh, heck yeah.
Jesus, where's the year gone?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been streaming for 5. Yeah! I just realized that's awesome sauce and swaggerlution. I said cool, but I explained why. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. You have like 20 viewers at a time sometimes. I only had like 8 whenever I was streaming. Well, occasionally.
I try not to pay attention to the numbers, especially with Rosie's advice of that, because people do get weird when numbers come into play.
No, that's fair. I just think it's cool.
It is very cool.
You got further than I ever have. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's also that it's not really. It's that, but people also tend to make it a competition.
Oh, I honestly do not get people who make things competitions, honestly. Like, dude,
Yeah.
okay, like ADHD, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm taking up the entire stream with my silliness.
Baby, no. I like talking with you.
Okay, then do you want to hear ADHD thing?
Absolutely. That's like 90% of the shit I talk about.
This brings me to the topic of like, okay, listen, if any of y'all do this stuff, I don't hate you guys, but I don't understand this. When I like got into more SFM community stuff, people there are so competitive.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because like, okay, like so like basically, I was doing porting things like with people. And people started to like, I was like a few of my friends or people were like, oh yeah, I would love to do a port. I'd love to do a port too. And like, I was like, oh yeah, I want a few of y'all do a ports. And they're like they got weirdly competitive over the fact that I was like wanting to let multiple people do ports or like saying, oh, it's okay, well, you do whatever you want. That it's like, huh? And it's like, this isn't your, like, I don't know. So one of them got like jealous. I'm like, dude, this is not your model. It's my fucking model, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry, I know this kind of sounds kind of mean, but just genuinely, it's my model. Why like
it's not mean. It's a genuine reaction. It's that's the thing that makes me angry is when it feels like it's being mean when it's not. It is literally just having a fucking healthy boundary. You made something. You are not obligated to share that with people, and they're not entitled to it.
Yeah, it's just I don't get it because like it's like you'll let them do a port and they get upset when you're fine with other people doing ports. It's like, dude, it's not a fucking competition.
No.
It's my model and I want to share it with the world because that's how I am. Like I made this model free for a reason. I made it it's Blender files released so people can do whatever they want with it and put it to whatever they want. And that's also why it's free. Like it's a free model. Even if I didn't want somebody to port it, it's inevitable because it's a free model. Mm-hmm. Like if it was paid, different story. But it's not. So like I don't know. I don't get most of the SFM community. They get wild. It's like
that's definitely a community I haven't got a lot of experience with firsthand, but I've not that's a very similar common thing I've heard about the community.
Yeah, it's like, again, if y'all do SFM and stuff, I don't hate you guys by any means. It's just kind of like, okay, listen, I don't hate y'all, but I'm going to say, please respect Maulers and their decisions. Like, just please respect. And just please respect Maulers' decisions, okay? Right. That's all. That's all I say to you. Oh my goodness, my meow meow. She wants something. I'm gonna go see what my meow meow wants. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe.
Looks like his jacket kind of falls right at the neckline, which might be a little tricky. I think I want to redirect this, which is also going to be tricky. Can't believe Nep is in more than his birthday suit finally. Yeah, he's got his whole... Hold on, have you seen his sweater and his other outfit parts? And then I gotta... Oops. Scrunk his body real quick. It's the boy! Him's got folds in his pants and everything. He's got his fancy Batman utility belt. And his fancy Batman armor plate. And his fancy Batman sweater, which isn't actually a Batman sweater, but I'm just calling it that because otherwise he looks like Shaggy. I did see him going full Shaggy last week. That is something I was not paying attention to, is I have to make sure that this fits over the sweater. Oh, wow! Hi.
Oh, it's looking awesome sauce, by the way.
I'm very happy with him.
Yeah. I cannot wait till it's done.
I know. I'm not ready to see him moving around in VRChat. Like, I'm gonna get spooked by it.
It's gonna be scary because like it's such a good model that it's like I've seen it still so
I know.
much that's like it's gonna be scary. Honestly, that's like my favorite thing is seeing my model just kind of come to life. Like I remember when I made a long time ago, I made a glitch trap model, and it was so fun seeing like full body users use it.
Yeah.
It made me so happy.
Oh, sorry.
I want to concave a bit, isn't it?
Sorry, I forgot I had shrunk him under the sweater. I didn't realize I had to make it as big as the sweater too. But I'm probably just gonna add a shape key to flatten the sweater.
Yeah. I freaking Oh, what was I saying? Meow, my kitty baby, I love her. Oh yeah, two things I remembered. Okay, so I forgot one of them. One. Oh no, I don't remember it anymore. But I was gonna say, I think it'd be really, I think it'd be so silly if I don't know why I suddenly had the desire to make like a Zorro, like, what is it?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you're on chat. But I have the desire to make like a Zorro Fuji Tech thing or something like that. I want to do it so bad. I love him.
You should.
I mean, I think my friend said that I'm a lot more like Luffy, but like, man, I love Zorro. He's kind of mean sometimes, though.
Sometimes you gotta feel the grouchy vibes.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, oh man, dude, I love cosplaying as Luffy, but I don't think I really match his vibe. And the person I've been cosplaying with IRL is just kind of like, dude, no, you're just Luffy. And I'm like, oh. I mean, to be fair, I do wander off a lot. I don't know. It's been so fun.
See you. No, I can see you being Luffy.
I can see it.
Yeah. Oh wait, what if I? Can you put a little Luffy hat on me?
Oh my god, yes. Hold on.
Not being the Luffy allegations.
Not really, no.
I'll put it on my Fuji tag at some point too. Kitty, what do you want? You want out again? Okay, kitty. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
go to the
I got this.
bathroom.
Yes.
You got it? Oh. Yeah, okay, no, I'll be jump scared. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll go to the bathroom real quick though.
Alright, I made a pre-made pattern for my hat now. How does this look, Frag?
Oh, let me see. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful, Rosie.
Oh, that's not the pattern I made for it. That's the pattern I made for it.
Oh, I thought you already had it applied.
I went through and actually made like a pattern for it.
Okay.
Because I didn't like how the stars were lining up, so I tried to make another pattern for it.
I like it. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I was good and made myself dinner for once. It was just a hastily seasoned chicken breast, but I did it. Hell yes. Little victories. Did stream die earlier? Yeah. Unfortunately, it did. Hold on, I have to put a hat on me real quick.
The chicken wing must cover the bun.
Or is Twitch down? Just buffering real bad and doesn't seem to like that my internet is down. Try refreshing the page. Let me write that in text as well.
Yeah. Sometimes the stream is cut. They get sat outside. They might need to refresh. They get the bouncer treatment, as I call it. I guess.
It's so annoying the way that Twitch reads that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you have multiple times and it's still not working? Let me take a look. OBS is not having any kind of connection issue. It says that the stream connection is excellent. Not just on this stream either. It could be Twitch then.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, the hat. It's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I'm opening up something. I'm in.
What the hell am I listening to? Well, it says that it's a Christmassy lo-fi, so we'll let it run.
Dude, I'm gonna listen to One Piece songs right now, bro. I'm on a One Piece game.
Fuck yeah.
Ah.
Alright, are you guys listening? Are you guys watching the version of One Piece with the 4 kids intro?
No.
Oh, that's the best one though.
Oh, but I don't know. I like the intros that we got. I'm watching the Funimation dub, which has such
Frosty a Fiend has
good
raided the
voice acting.
channel
Let me
with
tell you.
6
So
eggs.
I just got introduced to one of the characters, and his voice actor has so much fun with his character, and I can tell it's so good.
Hold on
Like they
real
mastered
quick.
the girly screams so much. There's so many bombs.
We have had a raid.
Attack.
Hello, Frosty. How are you?
Decepticons, oh no, they're here.
Decepticons attack! That's okay. Decepticons are welcome here. It's the Autobots you gotta watch out for.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you toxic? So funny.
No, I'm a villain apologist over here. Oh, all my eggies are in the corner. Hold on. Let's put you guys back up in your box. Brad and Corvus. That's me. Get out of here.
You should make a nest for all the eggs.
Friend. Yes, I had planned on doing that. But the problem was I had to decorate for Christmas. Get off of the eggs. Let me have the egg. Chat.
Chatbot.
I'm not allowed to have this last egg.
Nope, not allowed.
Ah, got it. Of course, let's put Snake back up there. I think Hugh has gone to sleep.
You're holding them all. Can I sit on top of them? I'll be good.
Yeah, you can sit up there.
I'll be like a chimkin.
Where are you? There you are. You're by Popple.
Incubation.
But yeah, shout out to Frosty over here. I've not been on my game with the shout outs today.
Oh my goodness. Hello, the friends from their stream.
Frosty is another really awesome VRChat avatar maker. You guys have not seen their work before. Their icon there, as you can see, is their Transformers OC.
Transformed!
Not saying this just to be flattering, but hands down the best Transformers OC sculptor that I've seen yet. Because, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but it's just nice to see somebody doing something other than G1. Nothing wrong with G1, but like I really haven't seen anybody have any kind of stylized character or character that's not explicitly adhering directly bit for bit to just G1.
Dude, I'm looking at their stream and like working on them all. I'm like, dang, that's a good model.
Oh yeah, how's your pony model going, by the way? I haven't gotten to see an update on that in a little bit.
There's right. I don't think I have a pony model.
Yeah, I think it was for a your character here, maybe? Or no, it was a giveaway that you were doing for it.
Ooh.
Last time I had seen an update, it was reaching that cursed stage that all Blender models end up reaching.
It's not quite right.
Yep. It's starting to look the way it should look, but there's still just enough off about it to make it Uncanny Valley.
Ah. That's not why I started using the sculpt tool, because it always helps me figure out what's wrong with it.
Yeah. Kind of at one of those, I don't like it, but I can't figure out why stuck moments. Oh no!
Like, I just realized, I'm pretty sure that Chopper's mouth is, like, inverted. My model. Oh, yeah, it so is. Ah! Like, at the inside of his mouth. Like, it's inverted.
Oh. I didn't realize Nep's been shrunk this entire time. Hold on. Oh, the rabbit isn't fully nude anymore? Uh-oh.
Huh.
We had a nude bun? I don't know if they're talking about Spooka or not. Last time I had Spooka join me, I had to be a little careful because their Fujitech avatar was still up for Blue Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Girl, gonna give me a damn heart attack.
Need to eventually brave up and learn how to make clothes. Hey, that's what we're doing today.
Dude, I'm so stupid. His mouth is inverted.
No!
Like, basically what's happening is the top part of the mouth is going to the bottom part of the, like, cave of the mouth instead of the top as it should be doing. So it's a little bit boo-boo keys right now.
You got this, Mew.
Thank you. I just have it open, I'm just like, I don't want to do this, but I wanna finish him.
Oof, this jacket goes like all the way down to his knees.
Y'all don't hear me munching, do y'all?
I can hear you chewing when you talk.
Shoot! Sorry.
Other than that, no, I don't hear anything. You could put Cold Front in a suit, a tux even. Fancify.
I'm just like so lazy. I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I gotta.
I think I like the idea of it kind of curving longer in the front.
Mm.
I just grab the thing I want to grab. Come on.
If I were ever to put her in clothes, we're talking maybe a giant robot space poncho. Yeah, you gotta get that lockdown look.
Awesome.
Who else has had a poncho in Transformers? Bay vs. Megatron did for a little bit back when he was hanging out in Africa for some reason. Just chilling with the elephants.
Like, it's so weird. It doesn't look like it's inverted, but like then so confusing.
You checked your normals, right?
Yeah. I mean, like it's just sort of physically inverted, and it's like it doesn't look like it when I hide everything, but then when I it's the thing where like I know how to fix it, but I can't wrap my head around how I'm gonna do it. You know?
Yeah. Oops.
I think I'm having a hard time focusing in on this, so I'm just gonna save this and stop what I'm doing on it for now.
Okay.
Move on to something else.
I think that's a good plan.
I'm saving my texture too. I think it's just because my brain's like, no, you want something new. Okay, well, what are we doing now?
Move
Oh
on to
no.
something with
God
more
damn it.
dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the Tizen train. I don't know how much more dopamine I need.
There we go. I figured out how to fix it.
Good.
Sort of.
I know
That's why
Cyberverse
I'm
had a
like,
straight up cowboy character. Oh my god. Transformers is determined to make any kind of character except for a robot.
They make animals into robots.
That's why Panty and Stocking was my absolute favorite parody of Transformers. I don't care if you're a fan of the show or not, because I had never watched Panty and Stocking prior to the parody episode that they made. They had like...
Actually, funnily enough, you mentioned that. Me and Craven, because I had heard a lot of good things about it when I was younger, because people were like, oh yeah, it's really cool. I think it was just because it was really weird. So we recently actually started checking it out, and there was a dude who was a giant train. Literal
awesome.
freight train. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's awesome.
I think it's a little awesome.
The show, okay, I like how absurd the show is because the show is absurd to be absurd.
Yes.
It's funny. So the entire time I'm on screen, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? There's like a lot wrong with this man. It's really funny to watch. I absolutely love them whooping his ass though. So very reminiscent of watching fucking... I never really like gotten to watch any of the Transformers stuff, but it was just kind of so out of wild. It felt more like maybe kind of reminiscing on my friends going and seeing the movies and then getting really excited about it and word vomiting to me at school about it later. Because that was I had a few guy friends who were on the nerdier side, so sometimes they would talk to me about this stuff and sometimes they won't. It was mostly Magic the Gathering, but I do remember them talking to me about this. And the show just kind of felt reminiscing. Just even watching it made me kind of think of like that, because you know, teenagers and just people in general aren't the greatest of storytellers sometimes. And so they'll make the movie out like to be so much more hyped or anything.
Yeah.
It's like listening to a like really out of the wall and wild tale of them telling me a really wicked trip to the theater that they had.
They're telling you a magical story in a magical land.
Oh yeah, and then they're supposed to tell me about the Transformers movie. That's what they did instead. It felt really reminiscent of just listening to them talk about it, and I was just like, I kind of like this, but for more of like this gives me like a weird sense of nostalgia, and I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
It is fun.
Okay, wow, I finally fixed Chopper.
Yay!
Almost done. I actually need to like close his mouth again because now he's doing a cheeky little smile. Let me show.
But yeah, the reason that parody episode was so funny to me is because they would have like a bunch of Transformers spontaneously show up, and then they would have like a dude who very clearly has like, I don't know, like a rhinoceros head or something on his shoulder. And then they'd be like, all right, everybody transform, let's go. And then he would transform into like a baseball bat or like, like that shit was so fucking funny to me for no goddamn reason.
It kind of do be like that though, don't it?
It really does. Took me until now to realize what the issue may be. I'm downloading Marvel Rivals. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Everybody's been telling me about that game, and I have no clue what it is, because I don't really do any kind of like Marvel anything.
Oh my lord. So Husky, if he was here,
Uh-oh.
he'd be so cute.
Wait, Husky's hold on, Husky's streaming that right now.
Exactly. You should have heard him this morning. He was so fucking cute. Oh my god. So he was like, baby, 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 like all over me, baby. Because it's a lot like Overwatch, or what I hear. It plays a little bit like Overwatch. And Overwatch hasn't been very nice to their creators, like their voice actors and their artists, like voice actors and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So there was like that really big strike like last year or whatever. Um and Husky's excited because Blizzard as it is as a company is kind of shit.
I've definitely heard that
Because
one before.
I mean, yeah, they're a shitty company. They lied about like Overwatch 2 PvE and stuff like that.
It's kind of sad because the mouth being messed up kind of made his mouth look a little bit better. Now it looks weird.
Oh no.
Like, look at how it used to be.
I do like the art style. Does it have a more unique art style than like all the other Marvel stuff's been lately? Because all I've seen of Marvel, I don't keep up with it. All I've seen is like the movies.
Okay, so I will say comparatively to some of the other Marvel games, like it's obviously on the lower end of graphic scale, but that one DC game that has like a bunch of like characters that you can play, like the models look kind of like a much nicer version of those. So they're more like game rendered models than CGI animated models. I think it was taken by a different company for like probably production of these models. I'm just saying that they probably are like a little less of quality. They're a little rounder in the faces, probably a little less work went into them.
Okay.
That doesn't make them any like worse or anything. Some of the other Marvel games are a lot more cinematic, if that makes sense. You know how nerds are when they like their shit. They like their shit
Yeah.
looking nice. Nice. But this still kind of gives it a nice look. It's still like a nice clean look, so it's still pleasant to look at.
Okay.
It's like a more pleasant Overwatch. Like the models look nicer. It's like a nice step in between Marvel and Overwatch, from what I'm
Gotcha.
hearing of it. So if you've ever played Overwatch or seen anyone play Overwatch, it's a bit like that, like 3D kind of texture-ish. Because it's mostly just a really big texture difference between the two. That's the biggest thing I want to emphasize. It just feels like it's a really big texture cinematic difference.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I can think of. Frag, I'm having such a hard time. What should I draw? I have so much creativity, but I don't know what to do with it.
You should draw more of that. Sorry, I mean, you can just Frag, but I think you should draw more of that bunny dog. It's so cute.
Oh, Puppy Rosie.
My bunny dog?
I love Puppy Rosie. It's so cute.
Oh, hold on.
Oh?
I'm gonna see if I have a version of my fursona, because I am doing an actual fursona for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spook gave me permission to do a Super Beast, so I'm gonna be doing a Super Beast of Rosie too.
Oh, what's a Super Beast?
It's what Spooka is. It's a closed species. But they have a skull of a human. They're shape-shifting species. They're really, really pretty and really cool. There's more lore about it.
Hot take, but I actually love closed species.
I'm
conflicted on
You?
them.
Oh.
That was from
don't-
Frosty.
I don't hate that. I don't hate closed species. I'm indifferent towards them. I've been invited to join one from Spooka, and this is the only closed species I've ever been a part of, and I love the concept of it. It's really, really cool. My thing is, if someone wants to ever try to copy it as a closed species, shrug. Like the designs, people can pull from designs constantly for inspiration.
Yeah.
So it's honestly whatever, but you can't really take the attributes of the species unless you know what the attributes are.
That's sort of been my whole thing.
So-
Like, I hate it when people make a quote-unquote closed species, and then it's just, like, a cat with wings. Like, my
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
come on.
The thing is, though, it's more of the attributes and stuff that it can do that makes it special. Spook and Jack and the other people who have worked on this species have put attributes into these creatures that give them and make them special. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you put more than just a design into it, like you give them story and lore, that's cool. I think that's better, to make an original species that you want to be closed. Is when you
Well-
give me lore.
I'm gonna pull this sketch out because it's technically safe for work. It's just a pose.
Technically safe for work. Our favorite kind
Yeah,
of safe for
cool.
work.
Oh, she's gonna be completely covered in fur. Like, there's no anatomy, like, at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a rough sketch of like a prowling pose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna probably redraw it, but
It's awesome though.
huh?
I said it's awesome though.
Oh, thank you. Like the traits of these creatures is that they are shape-shifting. Like, these are more human. Their traits are pretty much just one in specific thing, is that they always have like a skull head face
Mhm.
thing. But the rest of their attributes, it doesn't look like there's much of a limit on them. They could pretty much just be whatever they'd like
Mhm.
if they wanted to. Like, this one has mouse ears. I would just assume there's no like wings or anything. These are mostly supposed to be land-based creatures. Land and water.
Mhm.
Ooh, that gives me an idea. But I'll play with that idea
Ooh.
later. I'll play with this
Heck
idea
yeah.
later. But their design is interesting, and it's very simple at the same time,
Mhm.
which is nice. And their attributes are what make them special. Not like, that's my thing with closed species. Like, you can take inspiration off the design all you want, but you can't necessarily rip off exactly the attributes or
Mhm.
the lore or the story. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's more because if they end up actually making it more than just a design, then you can't really copy it.
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
fine. But if it's just the design and you don't take it any further than that, and that's the only base that you tend to stop at, is this is the design and that is all that is there with it, and there's nothing like out of world building, character, lore, or anything. Like, give me sustenance as a creator. Give me things. Like, where is the creativity here? I need it.
I remember I made a species a long time ago, and it was just kind of like a sand version of warrior cats. There are these things called sandlands. Hold on.
Not as active within the communities as I used to be, but I've had plenty of fun for some of the nicer communities. I have one myself, my main Sona species. I just try and make their attributes very specific anatomy to try and keep them distinct as possible, or as distinct as possible from other robo species. And at the end of the day, I just ask people, don't yoink the lore and call their OC one if it isn't one. Yeah, nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like, if someone, like, The most drama that I've seen and heard has been the Dutch Angel Dragon
Oh
community. I'm sorry
God.
for anyone who's had the Dutch
Oh.
Angel Dragon. They're nice. I'm sorry. Let me say it. I'm sorry. Y'all are the only good example that I have for this. I'm terribly sorry. But it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, no, the Dutch Angel Dragon community is the one that I've actually heard the most smoke about. They get so big, man.
They
If you make
do.
one, even if it only looks like one and you have no idea what a Dutch Angel Dragon is.
Yup.
Like, I had no idea what a Dutch Angel Dragon was. And I thought about making one, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was a cute little fluffy thing. So I was going to like draw my own thing. It looked like it.
Yeah.
I only call it a Dutch Angel Dragon thing is because I was just supposed to be a fluffy dragon. I didn't know what that fucking thing was. I didn't have access to the internet. But if I ever decided to post it, I would get fucking slaughtered by a bunch of people.
Oh my goodness.
The onslaught of all the dragons will yip and yap and amp at me. And then I'll have to throw them in the lava. Because I don't know what to do with their conflict. Like I just came here making a pretty thing. I didn't mean to join a community. I didn't mean to halter on a community. I just wanted to make a fluffy thing, get the fuck on somewhere. Because that's my issue. People get so damn pressed and mean instead of like actually coming to people like collectively being like, "What's up? Hey, this thing you did."
That's like part of the problem with furry culture right now, especially with how much of it has been like grown on Twitter. Like, they don't understand that the rest of the world's not nearly as combative as they are. Most people don't start a conversation with, "Hey, so you know how you posted this art back in like 10 years ago? Well, actually, this is stolen and it was used by my friend. And anyway, you're canceled now. And here's the entire Discord server that we have all of the proof and all of your Google Docs with several accounts of all these people who have personal experiences with you. And meanwhile, you're just over here like, I don't use the internet."
My name is George.
I just got home from work. I don't know what is going on. I don't know who these people are.
I have a wife and 2 kids. I'm pretty sure dinner was an hour, you know.
Chimerions are one I hear a lot of drama from. I have one myself, but I have not had many pleasant experiences in the community. Oh my lord. Fursuit was just a cutesy dragon who had the muzzle ring, and I had to deal with the Dutchy drama. Wow.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah, like I don't mean to be like so harpative on that community, but they're the only ones that I can think of that like because I don't know about a lot of close species pretty much because of like them. And plus I don't have much of an interest in trying to figure out how to join one. Because if it's something I gotta buy into, your bitch is broke.
That's
Good luck getting money out of me.
I had 2 that I was really into, but I didn't ever have a character for because all of them were always ridiculously expensive. One of them was the CCC cats, I think.
Oh, what is a CCC cat?
Or maybe it's a CC cat. Hold on, I'll pull up a picture of one.
I know I made one for one that my sister really liked.
Well, they're apparently a closed species and you're not allowed to do that.
No, not those. A different closed species where I actually got like I think I either won one or I actually bought one. Or I can't remember.
Thing is though, some people like put wings on a cat and like we were saying and charge like $300 and say it's closed species, and I'm just like,
dude, I did that when I was like 5-year-old. You're not special.
I'm just kind of like,
yeah,
you know, the standing
unicorn.
You know, the standing guy emoji that Nightmare tends to use a lot. That's me. That's me when people are like, yeah, that's me. Like that was me when people were trying to get me into closed species the first time because the Sonic fandom was my introduction. And I had furries trying to get me into other things other than Sonic. But
all right, I'm gonna just post this in the show and tell on the Discord So this is not my art. Let me get the artist's actual credit.
Mhm.
Okay, it's a DeviantArt link. That's a CC cat. It's just
Oh, those things.
it's a long, slinky cat with no eyes and a mouth for their head, and then they have like an orb or something that is their eye.
Yeah, those things.
But I heard that the
those.
person who made them was like aggressive as ever loving fuck about defending the species. Meanwhile, the species apparently can have like any traits. Like they can have wings, they can have claws, they can have like anything. So at what point does it stop being a CC cat?
That is really pretty. Like I
love them because they're tall, skinny boys with big maw. That's like my whole deal. But
yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna go make my own tall, skinny boy.
Yeah, like the thing with these is like I like that because I did kind of talk to Spook about like my super beast because I wanted like input from someone who helped create the species. Because I wanted to make something that stalks people.
Ooh.
In like snowy regions.
Yeah.
So I'm making like a really fluffier, long-haired version of a girly girl. I want to she's not gonna be a girly girl, but she's gonna be like a female of the species. She's gonna be very acrobatic. She's gonna be hunting through trees. I'm gonna be giving her like a snow leopard pelt.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Kind of.
Awesome.
I just didn't want to be called a kitty. So I'm gonna have like a snow leopard pelt, but like 4 ears and ram horns. And 3 eyes. I'd like to see someone try to call me kitty then.
Yeah.
I think that's actually one of the only human words that this character is going to hate. She's literally going to be me. I hate being called kitty.
Yeah.
Well Hidden is actually super chill. There was just weird TikTok drama about them because TikTokers discovered closed species and ran with it. Oh, okay. See, I'm not online enough to really pay attention to all that stuff. I catch wind of things and then I think, oh well, that's probably important to someone. And then I pay it no more mind after that.
Here, I'm studying mine. So I found this species called aether dragons. And my sister really liked them. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I got a make your own slot. And so this is what I made.
Let's see.
This is like how I used to design characters when I was younger.
They're cute.
Thank you. I loved giving characters masks back then. Like I know I had one where the whole thing was like it had a really scary face underneath mask.
Frag, would you consider Manic a magical girl in terms of power scaling? Yes, 100%. Not a doubt in my mind.
Yo, hold on. I just found an old character of mine called Chani. And I'm looking at him like, oh my god, it's Chauncey colors. And a little Chauncey coded. I predicted Chauncey.
It's the Chauncening. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for joining us. I'm not reading that out loud.
Hold on, I see. Mike Hoochie's Harry.
Careful, Mio.
Well, it's all. Wait, is it meant to say something if you say it together? What's it meant to say? I mean, I might actually be Luffy. I might actually do things before I think.
Yeah, that was a big Luffy moment.
What is it? I don't get though.
So when you say the words Mike, who, cheese, Harry, very fast, it sounds like you're saying my coochie is hairy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus. Y'all are horrible.
It ain't me. Blame Wayne.
No, I'm just like, Stinky. Oh my god, that's funny.
Why do I have a blend shape that's just named, or a vertex group that's just named Oops? I don't remember making that.
For telling much?
Hold on, what is an Oops? Nothing is an Oops. Okay. Oops is my favorite part of Blender modeling.
I feel that, bro. Oh, yeah, also I just wanted to say, I think that character was a base, but fuck, I don't remember the original base maker. Let me see if I can...
If you can find it, go ahead and post it, but since it's like
I'll try.
ancient Mew lore art, I'm not gonna be too pressed over it or anything.
Yeah.
Alright, let's...
I can't remember.
Turn on
I think I found it on Amino, honestly.
Oh yeah, Amino.
That's like far gone. It's over. I'm never getting that back.
Let's unpose.
I like
man.
So I checked out Amino like when it first came out.
boy.
It was really weird, and then I abandoned it, and then came back like right after Hell of a Boss came out, and stayed in it for like another like few months, and then all right, that's enough of this, and abandoned it again.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe I can expand my Hell of a Boss lore with like people that have other Hell of a Boss OCs. And I can like roleplay it out a little bit.
Oh goodness.
With people that have Mafia characters with me. It was supposed to be like a Mafia based OC.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Were you an Amino fiend?
Yeah, a little bit. When I was a kid, I loved okay, so fun fact, I was on Amino and I somehow I don't know if you're can I ask if I can bring up like in a funny way a topic on your stream? I'm gonna DM you. Since your DM. Yeah, that was that. When I was doing the typing, it generated that. But yeah, am I allowed to mention that?
Check with Rosie first too, just because Rosie's a little more familiar with stream topics than I am.
Rosie, check DMs. Can I bring this up on stream?
When someone makes a Roxas mod after you make a Sora mod for Bomb Rush, I'm summoning bitches to the modding community.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no. I'm just surprised I didn't encounter any of the bad parts of Amino. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I think it was in a pretty good spot of it.
Well, we can vaguely be like, yeah, no, the bad parts. Because I remember meeting people and then immediately getting horrified. Like in like chat.
No, yeah.
Like, what's up, guys? And then go, oh.
Something I remember, like not I guess not inherently a bad thing, but I remember that for some reason daycare role plays were super popular on Amino, like ungodly popular.
This was like before FNAF security breach, right?
PJ's daycare. It's because of PJ's daycare.
What's PJ's daycare?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It was a Undertale thing. It was an
Undertale thing. It turned out really bad. I'll just say that. Really bad.
Oh, wait.
You don't know?
In the Undertale community. Now hold on. I think I'm having a PTSD flashback.
Oh. Yeah,
I remember when I first found that and I was like, oh yeah, this art is so pretty. Oh my god, I love this style. Oh my god.
Don't tell me you saw the image when Google searching.
No, I'm not gonna. No, we're not gonna talk about that. Shush.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all gotta explain this lore to me sometime off stream.
Yeah, no, you'll
Oh,
get it
boy.
later, baby. It's
Okay.
Undertale.
It's a story of
I love Undertale. I love Undertale, but like I don't and like there's a reason I don't really interact with much of the fandom anymore.
I think it had, in my opinion, I think Undertale had the best and the worst of the worst in its community.
Yeah,
It did. No,
it really
does.
did.
It did and it does. It really
Mhm. True. I love Undertale though. Ugh.
I do too. Like I love fanon and I love canon. I like seeing all the different things people come up with.
Oh.
I don't even care about the tropes. I don't care about the tropes or the stereotypes. I just like
Oh.
seeing the art and seeing all the community stuff.
Rosie, I want to tell you about my OC sometime. It'd be fun.
I mean, sure, if you want to hear me tell you about mine too.
Yeah.
I have several skeleton OCs.
I want to learn about well, I don't actually know her name. I don't know, just Rosie, but I want to learn about your silly main one, and I want to tell you about Airbrush.
Oh, oh, Mew, I don't know if you want to know about Rosie's.
Why not?
That one's dark.
I like dark things.
It's loosely based off my childhood, and then it's
I mean, I guess Airbrush is kind of based off of me. Stop me! I'm about to start rambling about him. Oh,
here's one I should tell you about. I think you would both like sometime.
Ooh, maybe we should
This
do
is
for stream.
I'm sharing my stream in
Let me see.
Discord.
Ooh, they look pretty, and oh my goodness, I looked at that. It looks lovely.
Oh, sorry, ads are about to start.
Advertisement time.
Ooh.
This is Tabby. I named her Tabby after a web tab.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I love
named her Tab
based off digital things. Continue.
Yeah, I named it Tabby after web tab, and she's an error 404. So like error 404 is not found. She's a type of skeleton who's technically a vigilante. She can be evil, she can be good, but she can separate nodes between alternate realities and make it to where people can't cross paths.
That's so cool. Dude, Airbrush would be terrified of her because Airbrush canonically is scared. He can sense when an error is nearby, like a form of error, and he gets scared shitless.
Oh, okay, so
well, I mean, is she like what's up?
Oh, let me tell you her personality type.
Yeah.
You know those strong, independent Latina women?
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Big, bossy, strong, independent Latina woman who knows her shit. Think of Sombra from Overwatch, but gay and sassier.
I love a gay woman. I mean, I will say, like, when it comes to Airbrush, it's not like the personality or anything about that. Like, he just,
thank you, Reno.
It's just daddy issues, basically.
Oh, no, that's fair.
Yeah, he basically is scared of any person who is an error like him. Kind of like how Error hates all errors. Do you know that? Error wants to kill all errors. Yeah, actually, I think that was in his story, if I remember correctly.
It's funny because I actually like to ship her and Error. She likes to tie him up in her.
Oh my goodness, that's so silly.
He's like,
oh, sorry, continue.
Oh no, it's more like toying with him because if he thinks that she can't be, she can be shut down. It's hilarious.
I think that the lover of Piggy or a Crayon. I think Crayon Queen's answer for if he would ever like fall in love or have a ship or anything like. I think their answer is really funny. Where it's like. I think where it's like it's not like that he can't be in a relationship, like he can't love people. It's just the fact that he's so unstable that like it wouldn't work. Like I think it's either that he would forget them at some point or he would just kind of go like snap and just kill them or something like that. Like he's crazy. He's wild. Oh, she's pretty.
This is Porcelain. She's a porcelain doll skeleton.
I love her. She looks really cool.
She's a porcelain ballerina.
Ooh.
Her back. A lot of them are either I'm a villain and fuck you because emotionally damaged, or I'm a poor baby. Please hug me.
All of mine,
Those are the only two archetypes I know how to make, I think.
honestly, all of mine were like children that are horrifically misunderstood. Honestly, I mean, I will say most of these characters I made when I was like 14 or 15, so they're like, by the time they're all teenagers. But like freaking like Airbrush, I won't go too much into him, but he basically, like, I will say he is a ink air combo child. He was not made of love, obviously. He's not a ship child, so it's just kind of, he was like he just was, it's like how Paper Jam is, where he was just kind of made from their essence. I had the silly idea of like, oh, what if Ink tried to raise a child, and what if he traumatized that child, and now this child is terrified of him and runs away from home.
Oh,
It has to become independent.
you had that idea too, it seems.
Do we both have the idea of Ink tries to raise a child and he fails miserably?
No, actually, no. Yeah, he kidnaps his own kid.
This is so fun to listen to as someone who doesn't have any fucking idea what happened to Undertale AUs and stuff. Like I was not present for any of that. I played Undertale the game and that was it. I don't know anything that you guys are talking about.
I have to scroll, but give me 1 second. I'll take a second to scroll. Give me 1 second, chat. I want to find this from you. But so I have a blue ink child. So Underswap and Ink Sans had a baby. Blue thought Ink loved him, but Ink is incapable of love and was just like, yes, no. It was like, I don't want a baby, and ran away. Blue was like, oh no, I'm stuck with this thing. I resent this thing. I hate this thing. Here's try to take care of it. I don't want it. I'm gonna enjoy myself for 2 weeks today. I can't do this. I have work. My mom is work. That's how to do it, because he's this poor boy. But this is him. This is my boy. This is Periwinkle.
Is there stream frozen? I think it's frozen.
No, I sent it in show and tell, honey.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
But that's Periwinkle. I also wanted to show it, put it in there, and see if anyone else wanted to see it. He's an old boy.
Uh-oh.
I love him.
But
Nidfin in my chat says, as someone who knows, I'm getting flashbacks.
Ink having fucky emotions felt so weird to me at first, but then I found out aromantic. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense. With Ink, I like the whole thing about like how I like the idea that he can care about people, quote unquote, but it's like it's not exactly real. Like he can kind of care about somebody in a logistic sense, but he doesn't exactly have the emotional capability. That's like how he felt towards Airbrush. He didn't inherently love him, but he's like, oh yeah, like, you're my child. You're this is a good thing,
Yeah, no, actually, I think my Ink kind of felt the same. Like, since Blue resented mine, he was like, I miss my dad, and then Dad showed up, and Blue was like, oh no, you don't. Wait a minute, you don't want to go with him. This is that Blue did actually become a better quote unquote dad and started taking care of his kid, and like we're getting along when Ink showed up and was like, I'm gonna take my son now.
He really kidnapped him.
Yeah, no. He's like, okay, my son, and he gave him a paintbrush and everything and was like, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to create. This is a good thing that you're my kid, because now you can help me. And like he didn't care about having a kid, and his kid didn't find, like, he's just like, what?
My Ink also gave my character an object of importance.
Oh god, this is so fucking fun to listen to.
Sorry, I really want to talk about Airbrush, but do you have anything else to say before I talk to everybody about Airbrush for 5 million minutes?
No, I just like going back and forth with you because I like they're both ink babies. Like this is crazy. I've never met an ink baby like me.
So much. He's my favorite Undertale. Always AU. I got their whole like set when they released it, like the buyable set thing. I got it. What is Jesus? What the name of what is that? Jesus, Rosie?
Huh?
Whoa! Oh, this yes, this is
Why
Jesus.
is there Jesus?
Rosie, I need you to send Jesus in the show and tell right now because I need
Okay.
to know.
Listen to me. Wait. Before you just run with it, hold on. Let me explain why Jesus is just suddenly here.
I want him to be an emoji.
He looks mad. He looks mad. Yeah, no, that's the only reason. Okay, I was on Facebook for like all of maybe 5 seconds and I saw this and was like, what the fuck is that? I need that. Because someone was like, guys, look at this weird reaction I get. It was around Thanksgiving one year and I was like, I need this. And so I stole it.
I love it.
Straight up stole it and was like, I'm gonna turn this into an emote because I love Jesus. Just look at him. I'm gonna use his like face as a reference point. Like, I'm not even a Christian, but this is
you love Jesus. Please.
I feel like if I told him I didn't love him, he'd be mad at me.
Please send him a show and tell. Oh my goodness.
I can't. I feel like I can't tell him that I don't love him because he'd be mad at me. He'd be upset.
oh yeah, my character. Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
So with Airbrush's story, basically he was like, he was kind of like PJ, created from the battles between Ink and Error, and Ink just kind of finds so like what happened is that Airbrush kind of formed in an in-between of Ink's portals, which I like to call like a void thingy, and he's made of void mass, so he's very light and he's kind of not solid. What happens is that, like, not in the sense of like goo, but in the sense of like mist. Like just imagine he's a very, very, very dense mist in a weird way. Or dust. And so Ink kind of just like traveling, he's like senses something is in his portal. I'm like, oh, and he goes to his portal and finds Airbrush. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna take this thing. This thing's mine now. And then Ink tries to raise him since he's like a little. And so he raises him for quite a while until he's about like, say, I think 10 or so, or 12, one of those two ages. And Airbrush is like this entire time he's always thought like, oh yeah, Ink's my parent, he loves me, he cares about me, I feel safe with him. But like his whole story is about misunderstanding loved ones and stuff like that. So basically what happens is that one day Airbrush finds out that Ink doesn't have a soul. And he gets really scared and upset because he thinks, oh goodness, what if Dad's just lying to me? Like, what if he suddenly feels unsafe? And so Airbrush, instead of asking for an explanation, basically just kind of runs away. And so then he kind of goes off to live on his own, and he grows up very weird because he's not really talked to anybody before besides Ink, and he also doesn't know what the normal world is like since he's been the age of 12. And so Airbrush is really fun. I love him because he doesn't understand what the law is. He does not understand property laws. He thinks it's stupid that somebody can own a building or a wall. He's like, you can own a wall? That's stupid. I hate that. So he is a graffiti artist.
Oh, that's cool. I love graffiti artists.
And he finger paints, actually. He's a finger painting graffiti artist.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah. That's why he has those gloves. What were you saying? Sorry.
Perry, no, you're fine. Perry actually, so he got kidnapped by Ink, and he went through this phase of what the fuck is going on.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ink kidnapped him for a good few years, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to create. But what about mom? The mom's not here right now. It's dad time. It's dad time.
Both male.
Like,
My male wife is not here right now.
Yes, I know, but Blueberry took on mom
I know, it's just
attributes
funny.
in this one, so they just became mom.
Yeah.
But he got kidnapped, and he actually has this really pretty place that he goes. So there's this little pouch that he can open and paint with a brush, a little doorway to. And it's
Wait.
like a giant bird cage.
Wait, hold up. Is this Perry's power or Ink's? I lost the sauce a little bit.
Perry.
Dude, we both have the same thing! So, hold up. So, Ink gave Airbrush a special tube of paint where he can, okay, like, I mean, so are you saying that this is like a doorway to other AUs? Because if so, we did the exact same thing.
Well, yeah, because the brush. So
we
he has
did the same
hold
thing.
Hold on. So he has 2 different brushes. He has a little satchel on his hip, and he has a giant like brush that he can pull out on his back. His little brush is specific because it's made out of like a specific kind of like glass.
Ooh.
But it's made out of glass, and you can take it out and you would paint this, and it would take you specifically to a specific realm.
Ooh.
It has a living dome, as Ink called it. It's the dome of creation. And so he would open this door, and it would take him into like a bird cage kind of like area. And in this dome, he said it was more to Perry's liking, and it was shaped to more of the mind of the creator, and whatever you would draw in here could come to life.
Ooh, okay, it's not the same idea.
It's just a little way for me to kind of get out a little bit of creative splotches, because he was actually a very creative boy. He liked to draw.
Yeah, like
so he can paint stuff.
Yeah, that's a super cool idea. I like that.
However, everything technically kind of resets once he leaves.
Oh.
So if he were to try to draw birds, let's say he painted like some birds, they'd fly. They'd be 2D, kind of like flying birds, and then they disappear.
Oh.
It's a really pretty like fun idea for like a concept of like a dome of isolation.
It is cool.
A dome
like
of creation.
You're both so creative.
And then he has
Did
his
you
normal
remember
brush
to
that he can go
save
and
Thank you,
all of
Victor.
your files?
Dude, I mean, okay, we kind of did the same thing. Airbrush, Ink gave Airbrush a little, oh shoot, gave him, oh no,
You got this.
gave him a little tube of paint where he can imagine where he wants to go. Like, he just imagine an AU in his head, and he just paints with it, and it will open up a portal to the other place. Now, Airbrush actually has a few like abilities. Like, you know, I told you his body isn't exactly you know, solid.
yeah.
Airbrush has the ability to basically turn into mist, aka it's when he dissociates. But it's also kind of like a seventh, like a vision thingy. Like he can kind of vision, sort of. Like it's either two things: either he's dissociating and lost in thought, and he kind of becomes vulnerable and blurry, and he's completely unaware to the outside world, or I mean, which he really hates happening because he hates showing weakness. He hates it. That's kind of a thing that he'll do. And the other thing is that he can purposely do it to find new AUs to go to, because he can, it's basically like a kind of, he can like go into like a mind, how do I say this? Like, it's imagine like it's like a collage of photos of seeing other places you've never seen before. And
yeah, it's like it's kind of how I envision Ink actually goes through different AUs when he's looking for places to go.
Yeah.
And he's like if he's exploring, he's in like a white vast area that has like pictures hanging around, and pictures kind of give hints of what the world is like, or what like a important landmark of the world is like. it'll eventually like change and fade through, but it's just like a giant realm of like vastness with pictures hanging to different worlds and such.
So
I
hold on, I have a question as a normie.
yes. Yeah.
Ink is someone else's character in an AU, correct?
Yeah, is there AU of Sans? Sort of Sans. I mean, I think it is Sans still.
So
question mark.
is Ink
It's
the one that
Sans,
I've
but he's
seen
emotions.
like all over Hell and Creation? Because I thought I had seen your OC before Mew.
Oh no! Hold up. I just really like Ink. Here, let me show you a picture of him. He has 2 designs, so I'll send both of them.
And the AU is like fully self-aware that it's an AU,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, Ink is fully aware that he is an AU. Come on, images. Copy paste hate me, bro. Hello? Okay. Okay, here, I'm sending it. These are his 2 designs in show and tell. This is Ink Sans. The first one's his newest design.
Yeah, I remember the revamp of it, and I was like, oh, I don't hate it, but oh.
No, it's fair. Like, I get the whole design had I personally like the old design because it's a lot easier to draw, but yeah.
Nope. I do not
you don't
recognize that. I recognize the one that has the dark skull with the blue and the red.
Oh yeah, Error Sans. Hold on. I love Error Sans. He's my favorite. Oh yeah, he also got a redesign for their other thing called Lucidia, I think. Here's Error, at least in his other form.
Okay, that one I definitely had seen. That's not yours?
No.
Hold on.
Airbrush is an here. Hold up. Let me.
Can I see Airbrush and Error Sans together? Because like I genuinely thought they were the same person this whole time.
Nope. Okay, so that's Error. This is Airbrush. Airbrush is, you have to understand, Airbrush is part of, like, he's made from some of what Error is made of. So he is kind of he's the same thing as what Error kind of is, which is an error, but he's a little bit different still, actually.
I can see the difference now looking at them together.
Yeah. Like he can also do the thing where you can have the tears, but his don't really function.
Thank you, baby. Sorry, I got a mistletoe kiss.
Okay. You should put, wait, did you put mistletoe above you?
I did.
You do. Mistletoe kisses. It's awesome. There you go, mistletoe kiss. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, I've not been paying attention as much towards the end of stream here because I'm trying to absorb Undertale knowledge.
So
no, I'm captivated. Don't apologize.
Okay.
I see. This is a whole new world for me because I did not ever venture out of Undertale as just Undertale. Also, thank you, Ty.
I think it's funny because like I don't normally talk about my Undertale phase that much.
Did
so
you
it's very
remember
weird
to
to have other people be like, "Ah, yeah,
all of your
Undertale.
files?
Talking Undertale,
Undertale. It's like that chocolate thing where it's like you hear chocolate, it's like, Undertale.
Yeah,
Undertale.
Yeah, no, it's like a fucking avalanche of
just everything that happened in those years.
Yes, pretty much, because it was a lot. No,
I mean, it still clearly influences you to this day. Oh my god, what's happening to Nap?
I'm trying. I was trying to move his sweater down, but the mirror modifier has been busted on some of these parts. So
rip. Oh yeah, I don't know why, but the grab function does not really work the same in newer blenders. It's weird. Ugh,
I'm still undecided how I want to do that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no. Airbrush is just kind of like I kind of was inspired by these things called combo. Like, okay, PJ, just like Airbrush, is not a ship child. He's a combo child, which means like they weren't made of love. Like they were not made from the act. They were made from usually something else, or just a combination, or they're literally just a combo like fusion for funsies. There might not be lore behind it. But Airbrush, again, he was just kind of formed from parts of a battle like PJ, but a little bit different. So, obviously I was inspired by PJ because, everybody loves PJ. Fun fact: everybody who doesn't know PJ's character well enough thinks he's a happy, pappy little character. Like, oh, he's a sweet little angel. He's a bit. No, he's not. He's a grumpy old man. Well, he's not old man, actually. He's actually not. I don't think he's that old at all, but he's grumpy. He's really grumpy. And the creator of PJ is awesome. 7 Good Angel, swaggerlicious, most bodacious, cool person. They stream themselves, by the way. They do it very rarely, but they're really cool. I've talked to them. They're awesome. Freaking. Oh yeah. Also, Airbrush had the horrible curse of me making 5 billion AUs of him. Like freaking. Like I made.
I mean, look at Rosie. Do you know how many forms I have of that little bitch?
Oh yeah, Rosie, can you please send me that like bunny dog picture to my DMs? I think I want to draw it sometime.
The thing is, it's not safe for work, and I haven't drawn a safe for work variant of it yet.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. You know, I don't care.
I mean, I know you don't, but that's not.
Okay, fair. Wait. This is using cropped out porn for a picture.
Hold on. I'm gonna send you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you what her body type is actually supposed to look like comparatively to than how it was drawn.
Okay.
Forget about that for now.
I'm gonna just spoil the not safe for work one. I don't think
that was cute.
You know, I have a snake. You know, I should make the snake and the mermaid variant of Rosie as well. I have a naga. I have a naga, and then I have a mer version.
Yeah.
I also have an angel. I have so many.
I feel that. I mean, okay, I've not done a naga airbrush, but I have done a like a fish one. He's not quite. He's kind of a mermaid, but he's like a goldfish here. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay.
Why can't I not? Okay, I sent you that by itself. It tried to say that the files were too big for me to send the other one. Question mark. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, that drawing. I've seen that one. Oh
yeah, God. That's the body proportions more properly done, but it won't let me send. Let me send you this one.
Okay.
Or not. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm just gonna go fuck myself. I can't. 1 second.
Well, I might as well.
This bitch, not you. This bitch.
No.
Me. I'm just gonna. I'm just. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go fuck myself because it's just being a bitch.
Might as well. Oh my goodness.
This hoe.
This bitch. Man, I really miss drawing. It's always so interesting the way that like your character first comes to inspiration. Airbrush was inspired by me wanting to make like I think he was originally meant to turn invisible. He like he was meant to be like a Neko character. It's so over. He's meant to be like some kind of like cat character, like a black cat type of character, but then he kind of evolved into what he is. I know I still have a like a colored version of his old thing.
There you go. I sent you a picture.
Okay, hold up.
That's what I'm actually supposed to look like. Color. She's very pretty.
Oh. Oh yeah, you have sent these images.
She did a few.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was saying you have sent these images. I've never seen the one specifically that you're using on the the stream avatar thing right now.
Stream avatars?
Sorry. No, on Frag stream. Wait. What did you think I was asking you to send?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm trying to show you what it's supposed to look like. I thought you were trying to ask me what my persona looked like.
No, I was trying. No, I want you to send
No, she's talking about you, your Fuji tech.
Dog, I'm like, I can show you what she's supposed to look like.
No.
Are you talking about the emote?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bunny rabbit.
Honey, it's an emote. It's not a model. It's an emote. That's why I was so fucking lost. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't have.
I wanted you to send that so I could draw her like that later sometime.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My dumbass completely misunderstood what the fuck you meant. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second.
That is totally fair.
Well, the way you had said it, I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why you want to see that again. I think I've showed you that already. Let me find it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I was very confused.
This is funny. I'm just like, wait, what did you think?
Well, the way you had said it, that is the bunny dog. So I was really confused. I didn't know if you had meant like the skeleton version. I'm so sorry.
You're perfectly fine. I just thought
I have to. I don't know where she is. Let me.
The amount of layers on this jacket.
The amount of folders I have is ridiculous.
Yeah, I have a lot. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, where is she? I might have to go grab her from Magic.
Oh boy.
If I can't find her.
I have so many references there. Oh my goodness.
I made a bird version. Loop. Piss.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Mew.
I think I got too excited and forgot to save it because she sent it in the middle of the night.
Oh man, that's totally fair. I made a bird version and a goldfish version of him, and I loved drawing them so much. It was so fun. Like it's always fun turning your OC into different animals. Like it's just so fun. It's really fun to draw.
Here you go.
Draw a messed up centaur.
Yeah, no, I was just a little confused on what you meant. Here's this. It's just kind of constantly animated though, because it's a GIF. It's an emote.
So cute though. I love it.
I thought it was funny because she used my ears to make me look like a puppy. They're supposed to be bunny ears, but I know it makes me look like a puppy.
You're doing a little tail wag. How can I not think that you're a puppy? And you got a little collar.
Well, it's because Rose's tail is extremely sensitive and she can't. That's like one of the things that either just gets longer as it continues to grow, because it used to be a little nub. But it was like a lot more sensitive. So I was like, if I make it longer, it's technically more of a vulnerability. So I made it longer for her. Because it's extremely sensitive and it really hurts when people either like yank it.
No.
So
yeah.
I made it like a proper length because I felt like it was more like a actual weakness if it was bigger.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I should. Oh, I wish I could One Piece style grab the tail and swing her around. It'd be really funny.
She would hate you.
It'd be so worth.
She would hate you so much.
After
you put her down, she'd be like, all right, you have maybe all of a second before I get up and kill you.
Oh my goodness. I remember another AU I had that was more closer to like regular Undertales called Skyridge. It was like it was inspired by one sound effect and one sound effect specifically. And it was the idea of like, oh, what if Undertale took place in a different dimension or world actually instead of like the human world? And what if there's monsters and like a curse put upon every monster where they turn to, well, more monstrous monsters, you know? And this was my Sans. I think I had a Frisk and a Toriel planned too. But I never finished them. I remember Frisk was in a little monster disguise. It was silly. I didn't really have much of that AU. I don't know. I just kind of thought about them. But like, oh yeah, that's one of the ones I made. I
feel like I missed out. I never made like an AU or anything for Undertale.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think I even made OCs.
Oh,
I made Rosie's AU is the only one I actually killed off technically. Because I didn't want her to be attached to Undertale anymore, so I just let the world die. Like, actually.
Oh,
It was because it was a war-torn world, okay? Like, it's called the Pedo AU, but it's like one of the most fucking war-torn fucking things. It does not shy away. It is a dark AU.
yeah, I love Dark AU smiles and grins. It's cool though.
It's harsh. It doesn't really shy away from reality since it's supposed to be based on actual life.
Oh yeah.
It also does technically have a few more sci-fi elements,
Yeah.
but mostly real-world attributes to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Like what I was saying when it comes to Airbrush is kind of like, he's not exactly like me, but he was kind of meant to be like me, how I was when I was like 14 or maybe like 13. Just kind of my childhood, like, because like his person, I've not really explained his personality, which his personality is kind of more like it's like he's very like reserved, closed off,
Mew,
kind of. Yes.
can I just interrupt you for a second?
Yes.
I'm in pain. Ow.
What happened?
Oh. Okay.
What
happened, Rosie?
Mew just said when they were 13. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was 18 when this game came out. I just turned 18.
Well, I mean,
Y'all are cute.
My
I was fucking 22 when that game came out.
I mean, hey, it's okay, Rosie. It's okay, Rosie. Listen, I think I had my. It's okay. I think I had my first phase at 12, and then I got out of it for a good while, and then I got back to it when I was like 15. So don't worry about it. Or maybe I was 11. No, but listen, that's when it first came out, and I drew art of it on my 3DS. Okay, that wasn't my real first phase. That was my trial phase. Okay.
I'm not actually mad, but fuck me.
How old are you?
That's really hard. Like, that's not too hard to do, but like, damn, I never thought I'd be hit that hard. Like, this was my first. Tachi, thank you so much for the gift sub. I'm mostly so dramatic and floored about it because this was the first ever thing that I actually got a part of. Like, I was in the Sonic, quote unquote, in the Sonic community, but I wasn't in the community. I wasn't part of it. I didn't actually partake in it. I only consumed the mass amounts of shit that was on YouTube for like comics and stuff. But I wasn't in any of the spaces. And in Undertale, I was actually in the spaces. It was a little bit better than MLP because I had just gotten my freedom after. So even when the Undertale fandom was a little older, say 2020 era, obviously.
Yeah, 2020. Oh god, I was into it in like the 2020 2021 era. I think again, like I had like 3 Undertale phases. My pre-phase when I was like baby, then I actually got into it when I was around like 14 to 15. I fell out of it, then I got back into it, I think, or maybe it was no. Actually, no, maybe it might have only been 2 phases. I can't remember, but I got into it, got out of it, then got back into it.
I hated that I interrupted you like that, but I couldn't. Damn.
No,
I felt my back actually start hurting after that, like physically. I can feel it hurting.
It's okay.
I feel old. I feel like I done snapped a hip. Grandma needs to go sit down. It's because it was like the first ever actually active community that I was a part of as an adult too, and I was just like, yeah. I can draw smut. I can draw smut for this universe and all this other stuff. And then you're like, I listened to it like when I was younger, and then I was like, no, my back.
It was like my leg. Hey, if it helps you feel any better, my knees have been cracking lately like I'm an old lady and it hurts.
Oh my god. The fucking winter bone joint pain has been rough.
That makes me feel worse for you because I used to have pain in my knees when I worked at truck stops. Ugh.
Oh, and that's like kind of what I'm going through. It's like I'm just kind of like my job is destroying my body.
No.
Like I do dishes, right? So my knuckles have been so dry, and like I've so
Oh,
many
yeah.
tiny little micro
Oh
scars
yeah.
and stuff like that.
As
Like, it
someone who
hurts.
used to work in like the cafeteria dishwashing area, like I used to run like a giant industrial dishwasher and then also clean out massive amounts of like food processors and food destroyers technically if like the if people weren't clearing their plates properly and all the sludge and ice and excess get ground
Yeah.
up and put into a grinder. It was
Oh,
anyway, yeah. I know I hate dishwashing. You poor baby.
Oh, I meant to send you guys a funny picture earlier today on the topic of
Mm.
dishwashing. Because I've been bad this week about my dishes. I've been keeping them all back in my room so that I can go out and do them all at once in the dead of night and no one has to see my sins.
I love that. That's me.
But I looked in the
That's me
sink
too,
today
baby.
and there's a fucking spider living in the sink right now. She's got a web up above, like between two pots. And so I
How
took
are
a
you
picture
gonna
of her
have to
because
evict her?
yeah, I'm gonna have to evict her. I definitely know she came from our like garage area because we have one that's lived out there with the like broken fridge that we have that doesn't get as cold as it should, so we only use it for drinks. But yeah, she lives there now, and I'm not even wanting to do anything about it because we've had a gnat problem since summer. And I've really just wanted her to take care of these gnats now that I know that she's there.
That's awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where are we at in the conversation?
I have no idea. I completely derailed it.
You're fine. I know we were talking about like
I'm slightly zooted and in the zone, so I don't remember where we left off exactly. But you were telling me about oh god.
I think I was telling you about oh yeah, our childhoods and stuff like that, and how
Yes.
I
Oh,
was
that's right,
telling you about how
yeah.
airbrush was based
Yes,
off
we
of
were
me
on
when I
our
was
we were
younger.
talking about childhood and nostalgia.
Yeah, okay, so like fun fact, when I was younger, so you know how most people when they're young and like they're neurodivergent have a mask and whatnot? That wasn't me. That was not me.
Were you the opposite?
Yes, I was quite the opposite. Whenever somebody like did something that they just kind of did not explain why they did it, I just said, "That's stupid." Like that's
Okay.
stupid and you're dumb. I'm not listening to you.
Okay, hold on. Now listen, I didn't really understand what masking was and so I didn't really mask either.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's
I
just
didn't
like
really start quote unquote masking, I think, until I was like very much a teenager. And I was more moody and broody and didn't really want to talk to anybody then. So that was more me masking and just being on my own.
Well, I mean, I was on my own, but for like the opposite reason of just like I just was so unmasked, nobody wanted to be around me. Because the thing is, like, I literally just had that mentality of like, okay, like, because like there was some things where like I kind of understand now why they wanted me to do these things, but the thing is, they just would tell me do it, and they did not explain it to me why I had to do it. So I was just like, that's stupid. I'm not doing that.
That's actually an
no.
insanely common problem, especially among neurodivergents, because we need it to be explained to know why we have to do it. If you don't explain it, we're not going to fucking do it. It's not because we're being disrespectful. It's because we just have a brain that operates this way.
That's exactly what happens to me. They all say like, oh, you're disrespectful, you're rude, you're mean.
I hate that shit.
I know. I'm just like, I'm just not doing it if you're not telling me why. Like,
exactly.
Just stupid. Like, I like literally that's how I was. I like they would just tell me to do something. I was like, no, not doing it. And they're like, why are you doing that? You need to respect me. I'm like, because you didn't tell me why. Like, you didn't tell me why it's important, so I'm not gonna do it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, it's like, I mean, like, okay, like obviously this would probably be different. I mean, okay, I can't lord up too much about the family. It's not on the gram. But like basically, I don't know. It's just kind of like that's exactly how Airbrush is with the fact that he's like he does not respect the law because he does not understand it. Because he thinks it's stupid. Like he's like, so nobody can own a wall. Like that's just nature to him. It's like you can't own that. That's just
Fucking
kind of
hippie.
he is. Fun fact, I made it so he grows up to be like a himbo. Like in the wholesome way. Like the wholesome
Good.
himbo. He like tiny and scrawny and like I guess kind of lengthy, but also kind of short. But he grows up to be the big freaking like wide-chested character who's just kind of like the thing is like he kind of just grows up and he kind of like learns how to be, you know, more like I don't know. He kind of learns how to be better about things.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the mental illness heals. But freaking.
Hope I
It's
got you.
just-
Not quite. Maybe a little. Mostly kind of sidetracked right now, though, unfortunately. My dog's been barking at leaves outside.
And we've been distracting them with Undertale lore.
Well, that, and I've also, like, reached a point with the model where, like, I want to walk away from it. This would be my usual time to end stream. But at the same time, well, no, that's the issue, though, is, like, it's not quite at a stopping point because I'm so close to getting this jacket done. But then the part that's left is the part I've been dreading the entire stream.
The collar?
Yeah, the lapel.
Oh,
Frag.
I know how to do those.
Yeah?
I would say if you want to try to attempt it, then attempt it, but just please remember not to stress yourselves too much and be actually taking time for yourself.
Bleh. The problem is that I want, like, I can see him now. Like, this is Nep now. I actually see the character from the reference.
Uh-huh.
So my brain's doing the burr thing.
Yes, I know, but your brain also needs to remember that you need to actually take care of self and rest too.
I do need food. I'm pretty hungry.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Frag,
Go
your
get
brain's
something
not
to eat.
Frag, your brain's not gonna work if it doesn't have its fuel. Go get food.
That
Also,
and
if you
Brunks
want
also
an
needs
honest,
to go out.
yeah. Also, if you want an honest opinion, I would honestly suggest you do the collar before you do the lapel or the side thing.
Also, Frag,
Oh.
I'm staring at you, sweetheart.
What?
It's literally after midnight for you.
Yeah.
Rue.
Yeah.
Okay, how long have I been at this?
You should go enjoy the last bit of your day and relax.
Yeah.
When
The
you're
last
done with
bit
your
of my
stuff.
day. She says
Yes,
when it's
the last-
12:18 a.m.
Yeah, the last bit of your day because you're probably going to be up for maybe 4 or 5 hours and then crash. Takes like maybe an hour for you to take Bronx out and eat.
I was going to
and
say, combined, it takes a
hour.
little longer.
No, I was getting to that. If we're gonna talk about food and settling down and everything, it's more like going to be about 2 hours before you're completely settled down, and then an hour for us to figure out where the fuck everybody is and what the fuck everyone's doing if you're hanging out with people, and then like we're gonna be honest, my autistic ass is counting hours.
I'm so
Well,
happy with him, though. I'm very happy with where today's stream is left off, because this is, again, much further than I thought I'd get. This fucking solidify modifier, that's been a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, it's a great thing. Just, you know, be careful. If you want my honest opinion, it's really good, but make sure you sanction off of certain parts of the model so you can kind of like cut down your polygon count.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll do that.
That is the final step for me, is to do like massive optimization and fix all that shit.
Oh yeah, Frag. Also, if you want, I can honestly guide you. Like next time, if I have the time, and hopefully I will. I'll try to make some time for it if I can. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it right now. Don't worry about that. Do not look. Do not trust me.
I know.
Don't. But Frag, if you want my honest opinion, I can help you do the collar and the lapel, because you want my honest opinion, I think it's going to be tons easier if you do the collar first, because then you're not going to have to squish the lapel 5 billion times trying. You can just
Okay,
work
hold
around
on, hold
it.
on. What
Yeah.
part to you is the collar and what part is the lapel? This back piece is the collar?
Hold on, let me just look at my stream.
Oh, hold on. I did not have yours open.
That's okay. I might be thinking the wrong thing anywho, but this to me is the collar.
Uh-huh.
And this right, yeah, that's the collar, and that's the lapel to me.
Okay. I don't know what that thing on the shoulders is, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, I thought this was the lapel.
No,
Or-
what you're calling the collar is the lapel.
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I know what it's called. I have thing is okay, like I've okay, not like this way, but I have modeled those back things before. But if you want my opinion, since the collar or lapel is so apparent and very strong in the silhouette and it goes up, I would suggest you model this first in a way that kind of looks like, if you want my honest opinion, you should raise the back polygons up and kind of make like, hold on. So like, you know, like this is how it sits normally on the shoulder and this is the neck. Instead of making it go like this, you want to kind of move the polygons up to kind of do this. And then you kind of do that, like, because that's kind of what they do. Like if you look at the back of a lapelled, like, or even like just one that has like a button up shirt, like back of lapel suit. Oh, come on here. I mean, okay, to be honest, they don't always look like that, but like,
in terms of modeling though, it's probably just easier to get it to work that way.
Yeah, like see how like it kind of like goes up before it kind of does it.
Yeah.
I want like a bigger lapel though, because
I mean,
like,
I have actually modeled a lapel before, twice
Yeah.
actually, but both of which are on a model that I am not able to share because it belongs to somebody who.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get you. Like, oh yeah, here is what I mean. See how like instead of being it just kind of like goes like this, it goes like
Yeah.
This is like actually a perfect example. So I'm just gonna send some show and tell into like your DMs probably, honestly.
Yeah, if you just want to DM that to me, because I don't think anyone's gonna know what that is.
It's a good reference. This is a really good reference though.
Also, hi Mala. I don't know if I said hi earlier. I am actually realizing, like, as you're talking to me, that I am hungry.
Yeah, go get food, silly Billy.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream.
Okay.
Go get food.
So I will mute you guys. I will see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna go straight from ending stream to taking Bronx out.
Okay. Is it okay if I chill along with you for a while, Rosie? Or is that not, or no?
I don't mind, honey.
All right. So they are going to keep talking probably. I don't know if our Fujitech is going to keep interacting with them or not, or showing that they are talking because I am currently deafened. But, ow, ooh, y'all hear that? That was my thumb. Let's go ahead and end things off here. Move back over to the just chatting window. And of course it is nighttime. So we can change to one of our nightly backgrounds here. Let's find something peaceful. There we are. I still have a hat. Why is this little hat here? All right. Well, this marks the end of our streams for the week, or at least the scheduled ones. I hope that you guys had a great time. It's been wonderful spending the time with you. I feel like I've gotten a shit ton of work done. I'm actually very proud of my progress this week, and I hope you guys are proud of whatever progress that you've been making. Let's see. Next week's streams. Let me check my calendar to be sure. Okay. As far as I'm aware, we are set for a regular stream schedule next week, meaning on Tuesday we will have another 2D Tuesday. I'm hoping that if I have the time, I'll be able to fix up that one last Ragatha emote so that I can dive right into inking things. And inking is going to go 10,000 times faster than all of the sketching did. Which is weird, because that's definitely not how it used to work for me. Wednesday, we're going to continue with FNAF Security Breach, the Ruin DLC. I honestly don't think it's going to take us that much longer to get through it. It's gone way quicker than the Security Breach did. After that, I'm open to ideas of what to stream next, but I do have another mascot horror under my belt that I would like to get through. I've never actually played that one. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do a poll. And then Thursday, of course, will be another 3D Thursday. Once again, working on our boy Nep. Now, oh, Boko, get out of my face, buddy. We gotta wrap things up here. So, of course, we're gonna go ahead and raid. I'm sure you can't guess who we're going to raid to.
If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out.
Thank you, Sneak, for the hydrate. And this will be our raid message this time around, just because I want to see what it'll look like when we throw it at Rosie. We're not even going to say any words. Uh-oh, OBS is having a hard time now. Spammer with emotes. Love and hot milk. Just arrived as it was ending. I've been dealing with the sickness all day. I hope you get better, foe. We're going to go right over to Rosie. She is still doing some art stuff, so I don't know how much longer she's going to be doing some art stuffs, but I'm throwing you guys her way anyway. I know she'll take care of you all. So go ahead and copy our raid message if you are able. Throw some love and some milk at Rosie. I love you guys very much. I hope you all had a wonderful time, and I hope you have an even more wonderful weekend. Goodbye.